From potholes to accidents, bad roads are more than just an inconvenience. They are a serious problem. Make we talk, people. So, what's being done to fix them? Hmm? Jamaica's road network is a critical part of our daily lives, right? But many drivers are left grappling with the deteriorating roads that impact safety, productivity, and the economy. In this video, we'll take a look at the challenges of Jamaica's bad roads, the government's plans for improvement, and what needs to be done to pave the way for a better future. People, it bad, me nah lie. The road situation in Jamaica is very bad. As I was traveling through Jamaica the other day, I hit a part of Clarendon, and a mind just said to me, take out your phone and start a video. And I started to record. And people, I see that work has started on the road network in Clarendon. But one thing I don't like is that they are putting marl, that white stuff you see there, in these potholes that are not very deep. And mark you, we have some that are very deep. But these ones that you can see on your screen, they are not very deep. And I am saying, why can't asphalt alone put in these shallow potholes to give it a longer lasting fix? Because when the hole in the road is about an inch or maybe less, there is no need to put marl in it. Because guess what? The marl is dry and dusty. So when you come and sprinkle little oil water, I am not going to say it's black oil, you know. And it look like even black oil them I use when it should be tar. When I was a little boy and see those truck coming through with those tar, I mean, when it catch your shoes bottom or something like that, I mean, it take you days to scrape it off. Now you see them come with two little van, and when you look at some drum with oil, like black oil can't fix road. It should be those truck with, when you look under a particular part of the truck, you see fire blazing to melt that tar. We're not seeing those again with the patching. All you see a man with one little paint bucket that throw little black oil water over the marl, and then you see they put 1/4 inch of asphalt over it. So within a month or two, we are back at square one. And I am calling on the Prime Minister and those responsible for the road fixing program. Tell the contractors to buy full, use the money, spend all of the money and buy full asphalt and use complete asphalt. There is no need for any marl. Can you imagine the road surface is already dry and you put dry marl on it? Right? With just a little tip of oil water. And then you sprinkle 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch of asphalt over that with that dry substance underneath. There is no adhesive, no gumminess, no glue to hold down anything. So these little shallow potholes, there is no need to put any marl in it. There should be only asphalt. So you get that original black thick tar, you put it down in the hole as an adhesive, and then you put the asphalt over it, and then you press it and it locks in. When you have that dry substance on top of the hole, and then you put the asphalt on it, where is the adhesive to hold those two substances together? And this is what we have seen. So my take on it is that, and I could be wrong, but my take on it is that the man them take the money for themselves, go one like a mall pit or mall hole or where they want to call it, buy 2 cheap truckload of mall, full up the hole them a mall, right? And then they buy 1 truck of asphalt and sprinkle on the top and press it out, and by baby walk over it scratch off. Look how many heavy vehicles we have on the road, right? If you agree with me, press like on this video and share it so that it can reach the Prime Minister. Because it needs to stop. There is no need for any mall. These holes are too shallow, most of them. Why you putting malls in those holes? Then you put quarter inch of asphalt over it, but you quint it gone again. So I am calling on the relevant authorities to cut out this small thing that they are putting on the road. That is what is causing the problem. Use only asphalt. No more is needed. Right? In the extra deep holes now, I don't think mall should be used. You have what is called those aggregate things, those sand crushed stones. Those are more solid than the mall. I think those sandstones that are extremely tough. Put those in it, put the black tar on it, and then you put the asphalt, if that's what you want to do. But this small thing with so much dust, if you can see in the video, much dust all over the place. Right? But let us look at the extent of this problem, because this is an extensive problem that has been there for years. Right? Poor road condition. Many roads in Jamaica, particularly in rural areas, are plagued with potholes, cracks, and a lack of proper drainage. This not only affects daily commuting, right, but also transportation of goods and services, which can have economic implications. Let us look on the impact of safety. Poor road infrastructures contributes to a high number of traffic accidents and even fatalities. These bad roads even impact the economy. Deteriorating roads, right? It increases vehicle maintenance costs for both individual and businesses. Okay? They also negatively affect the tourism sector, as international visitors often encounter bumpy or unsafe roads. Something you're driving in Kingston and on that stretch from 6 Mile going into 3 miles, Portia Simpson Miller Square, it bumpy till you can't bump no more. And those are main thoroughfares. You're going through Manchester, Mandeville, Manchester, right? That section after you pass the third, a matter of fact, from you touch Melrose Hill, the first roundabout, then you're going up to Melrose Hill, it bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. You leave out of that, you leave the third roundabout heading towards Spur Tree. That main thoroughfare, it bumpy, but why can't these roads be scraped, right? And a brand new road laid there? Why we have these only a bumpy road that mash up people's vehicle? It's not right. And every time you look, it's patching. So when you have a 1-inch hole, they fill the hole with 1 inch worth of marl, and then they sprinkle 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch of asphalt over it and roll it. So when you look, it leaves a bump. Okay? And the place is just bumpy. Uncomfortable rides all about in Jamaica. But let us look on what the government have in place to address this matter. So, government roads improvement plan. The Jamaica government has been allocating funds toward road repairs and upgrades, especially in critical areas. Various road works are being carried out, such as resurfacing, reconstruction to improve road quality. Okay, so they're focusing on major corridors. The Prime Minister has highlighted ongoing work to improve major roads that connect key areas like Kingston, Montego Bay, and Ochiras. Efforts are being made to address infrastructure issues in rural parishes. Boy, everywhere it needs to be addressed. Okay? Prime Minister Andrew Holness has acknowledged the problem and stressed that improving the road network is a priority for his administration. He noted that the government is focused on rehabilitating roads and is seeking to address both major and secondary road network. One of the time, the thought I have was that I had this thought long ago. Should the road work be given to whom it has been given to over the years, or we should bring in some overseas contractors? Because truth be told, these local contractors look like they might hit off the money. It look as if the money is not being spent back on the roads. And it come back to the mall issue that I addressed in the beginning of the video. We don't want any malls in the holes. Put asphalt fully in those holes. Dry substance underneath the damp asphalt. So there's no adhesive, no gumminess to hold those things together. Madness. And these people say they go to colleges and universities. All right? In his recent speech, or a few speeches that he has done, Holness emphasized that the government has been working on strategic road development with new projects slated for completion and maintenance program ongoing. He has pointed out that the improvement of road infrastructures is integral to Jamaica's growth and development. Yes, it is integral, but the work is not being done correctly. Public-private partnership. The Prime Minister has also spoken about leveraging public-private partnership, that's PPP, to tackle the extensive cost of roadworks, noting that collaboration with private entities would expedite the pace of road improvements. I am not saying you can't have public-private partnership, but make sure there are criterias when issuing out these contracts, right? Make sure persons are there to oversee these work. Okay? You have the Jacama man in the road that square up the hole them. Then you have a chucker pass with mall. No mall should be in those little shallow hole. And if the hole is deep enough, sanded, those crushed sandstones, I believe is a better material. And none should be in it. It should be fully asphalt. And that thick tar. Stop use the aisle water. You see them and show aisle water out a paint pan. It's bad. And it should stop. And I'm calling on Jamaicans, share this video all over until it reaches the Prime Minister, please. Send it overseas as well to the diaspora so we can all address this matter together and talk about it from all angles. All right? Now, the government has been allocating significant funds in its national budget to address the state of the roads. For example, recent national budgets have allocated funds for both road rehabilitation and new roads construction projects across the island. In 2023, the government earmarked over 20 billion Jamaican dollars for road repairs and upgrades, which signals a dedicated push towards improving road infrastructure. Right? I am not saying no money is being put there, but the money not spending on the road. That's my conclusion. And if you are watching this video and you agree with me, kindly press like and share it with someone. Okay? Tag someone with this video because the money not spending back on the road. While efforts are being made, challenges remain, such as budget constraints, bad weather, and the length of time it takes to complete major roadworks. Additionally, the economic pressure of the pandemic has strained public finances, slowing down some projects. Yes, I understand all of those, but if the roads were fixed the correct way, when we have weather conditions and storms, the road would be more durable. My people, can I ask you to help me to champion this cause by spreading this video? Alright, and if any one of our family members are the contractors, alright, who are getting these road works, tell them that the Jamaican analyst says, stop using the mall in the potholes. It is wrong, right? It is not durable because the dry mall touching the dry pothole and then you put a little damp asphalt on it. That's a recipe for chaos because there's no adhesive to glue those materials together. We are calling for those tar truck when I used to see down in the 80s when you look under the belly of those tar truck from the back, you see fire blazing under there, melting the tar with the thing at the back, spewing those tar on the road. Tar not used on the road again, it's aisle water. And Andrew Holness and his administration need to look at this matter seriously. Can I ask you to press like on this video? Can I also ask you, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe. See you in our next video. Do take care, everyone.